Stepping into the box, Elvis Andrews. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. Contreras recovers and he makes the throw to first. Andrews is retired and there's one away. Standing in, Delino DeShields. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. DeShields is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. So next to the plate for Texas, Nomar Mazara.
Number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Darvish a check on first, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. DeShields leads off first with 1 away.
He's going.
DeShields breaks from the bag. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Runner in scoring position with 2 guns. First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 0-2, here it is. And he chased it in the dirt. Contreras corrals it, and that ends the inning. In now, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ian Happ.
Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Here's Chris Bryant now. Ball one.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And it's fouled away. Minor ready with a 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. Missed with a slider. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. The next up, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Minor sets coming at him with the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. Ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. At the plate, Joey Gallo. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Reined in to second for one on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. First pitch coming, here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time.
One strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Batting 8.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first. Here's Ben Zobrist now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. In now, Addison Russell will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Darvish. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0. Heading out toward shallow right. Mazzara is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And now it's the Rangers pitcher, Mike Minor. 9-1-2 due up.
36, Mike Minor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Now a bunt attempt here. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting number 1.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Elvis Andrus. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Russell shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Fielder, Ian Happ.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Minor gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Robinson racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So in now for Chicago, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Nomar Mazzara, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Here's Rougned Odor now. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's Darvish on 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Contreras goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to third. And Beltre throws on to first for the out. Here's Addison Russell, a base hit in his first trip. Minor into the windup. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Standing in, Jason Hayward. He singled it last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Lazar is on his horse. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish, flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. 0-1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him in his last. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing but air. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Chirinos recovers. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The 0-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So next to the plate for Texas, Robinson Chirinos looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-1 to Chirinos.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Robinson Chirinos goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Fouled off.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger. Bad spot over there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Minor into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Minor ready with a 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 thus far in the ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. And the inning is over. So here now is the pitcher, Mike Minor.
Leading off for the Rangers, pitcher, Mike minor.
He's set and the pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. Here it comes now to Andrus. And that misses for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Here's the 2-1 now to Andrus. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
1 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. And now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Left fielder. And Zobrist.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. Here's Javier Baez. Miners ready. First pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 home. Here's a high pop-up. Beltre is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Addison Russell. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
3 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Swing and a little tapper. Belted high in the air out to left. Zobrist going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next,
stepping in, Rougned Odor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Odor.
First pitch on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Rougned Odor is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Full count, 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. Bryant moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready, here's the first offering. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Odor. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The pitcher.
Ready for another shot now. Yu Darvish. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. High pop-up. Minor has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And now back to the leadoff spot.
Center fielder is
Bartolo Colon takes over pitching duties. Looking to get
number 40, Bartolo Colon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Andrus is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Robinson Chirinos. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Drew Robinson the next to dig in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now. If I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Hayward is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now it's the Rangers pitcher, Bartolo Colon, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here comes the first pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Rizzo comes up with it. The tag, and he is out. Here's Chris Bryant now. His past battles with Bartolo Colon.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Andrus has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Knee high, he barehands it. Got him. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by. Here's Elvis Andrus now. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. High pop-up. Rizzo waits on it. 2 down. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
1 strike.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter. Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rangers, no runs on no hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Hugh Darvish. The loss goes to Mike Minor. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
From Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, you're watching MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue. Ready now, Delino DeShields. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Texas, center fielder Delino.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Travis is there. One pitch, one out. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Up next for the Rangers, Nomar Mazara, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him. It is Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Toronto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. A windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball. And he'll reach second now with one away. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Travis leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Mazara is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Adrian Beltre. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Stroman, also known as Strosho at times, who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now this is swung on and missed by Beltran. He's down on strikes for the first out. Into the box, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. So next to the plate for Texas, Elvis Andrus. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's 1 for 4. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Rougned Odor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Russell Martin now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Russell Martin is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So stepping in, Rendell Gritchen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1 is in off the plate.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
High and deep to center field. Back goes to Shields. To the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Morales at second with 2 down. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Pillar. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Robinson Chirinos, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Robinson Chirinos.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Left fielder
Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Delino DeShields. He popped out in his first trip. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Choo with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught. It is Curtis Granderson.
Leading off for
Infield in the
Toronto.
overshift here. Now the pitch.
Fielder.
Here's Hamels
Fielder.
back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Devin Travis will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike one. Now the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swing and a little tapper. Another 0-2 coming. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, another foul ball.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Smoke. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Donaldson stands at second with 2 gone. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same with that guy standing out on second base.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Choo, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pilar. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in once again, Nomar Mazara. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Solarte over to his left, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Russell Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Henry's Morales. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Short, hit hard. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. Here's Randall Bridget. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop. Andrus. It's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Stepping in, ready for another shot. Yangervis Solarte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. This is skied into short left center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Pillar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there. Digging in to try it again, Joey Gallo will lead things off here for the Rangers, to be followed by Elvis Andrus on deck. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Here's a high pop-up. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Up next for the Rangers, Elvis Andrus. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Richard has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Rogner. Full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning. So the lineup flips. MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Mets. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Baltimore.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Tim Beckham.
Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. In now for the O's, Jonathan Schoop.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Schoop.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. And it's 0-2 to Schoop. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Batting third.
Ready now for Baltimore, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To first. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Nimmo, a 25-year-old. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rasmus on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. Nimmo rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home.
Right fielder.
Next for the Mets, Jake Bruce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Splitter swung on and missed, 0-1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Here comes the first pitch.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Swing and a little tapper. Gausman, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's Adrian now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Adrian.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Gonzalez behind, 0-2 the count now. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Darno is off at first with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. And Stope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Jones. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Adam
High pop up. DeGrom is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Here's Chris Davis now. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's hitless in 6 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So striding in, Colby Rasmus, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's just 1 for 6.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone into the upper tank. Next up from New York, Todd Frazier.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Todd Frazier is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Rasmus has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
Jacob DeGrom.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way out in front.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Pops this one up. Machado is calling for it, and that ends the inning. In now, Caleb Joseph, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So here's the Orioles pitcher, Kevin Gausman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready now, Tim Beckham. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. And there he goes towards second. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Nimmo, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
The left fielder, number 52.
First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. Cespedes takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not lead with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Manny Machado now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He popped out in his first trip.
Center fielder Adam Jones.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's Chris Davis now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Left center, base hit. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Colby Rasmus. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
No, Matt, they really go all out in support of this Mets team, and it's sort of become a movement amongst fans here in New York.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. Hard hit ball to second. Scope is there. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off as Dribble Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Digging into. Try it again.
Baltimore, the catcher, number 36.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Joseph.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And that's through for a hit. So here's the Orioles pitcher, Kevin Gausman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Mark Trumbo will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first, 5 aside. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. I'm set with the 0-1. Popped up. Back behind second. Cabrera is there. 2 down. Striding in once again, Jonathan Scope. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Joseph, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding his zone.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he's safe. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he fouls this one off. Machado now on 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them.
He will score as Machado delivers the RBI. We're even now at 2-2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Outside, 2-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
2-2.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And he struck him out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles.
Here's Todd Frazier.
Number 60, Michael Gibbons.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Gibbons rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Todd Frazier is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob DeGrom comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And it's fouled away. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Hot shot down the line. He's got it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now, if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. He struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Right
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So here now, Chance Cisco will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And he lays off there, 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him in the inning. Darren O'Day enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Ready once again, Jay Bruce. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Leading up for the Mets.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook, the art of pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Up next,
here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He went down on strikes last time up.
d'Arnaud.
Ready with the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And that misses, ball 1. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 1 for 2. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Scope moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. So the batting order turns.
Leading off for Baltimore, 3rd baseman, number 1, Tim Beckham.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Popped him up. Gonzalez over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now. Digging in once again as Dribble Cabrera will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our boot.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Todd Frazier becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Hit on the ground to 3rd. On to 1st, and this will remain a tie ball. Here's the center.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder number 10. Adam Jones.
Jerry Blevins has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
39. Jerry Blevins.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to take it is Cespedes, 1 away. Here's Chris Davis now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Ready for another. It's Trey Mancini, 2 for 3 with a double and a miss. Took something off that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a 3rd.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Colby Rasmus. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jerry Blevins. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1, here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little bit.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brandon Nimmo becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
I know you're standing on the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. In now for the O's.
Leading off for Baltimore, the catcher, number 36.
Here comes the first pitch.
Joseph.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
I got the count.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Joseph now. The 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Darno gathers it. And he makes the throw to first. Joseph is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Ready now for Baltimore. Darren O'Day. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. Right to Cabrera. And there's out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it. Stepping up now, Jay Bruce. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 0-2, here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. Beckham fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Ready once again, Adrian Gonzalez. It was a fly
Adrian Gonzalez.
from the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit in the air down the right field line. Rasmus on the run, but this will land out there just foul. The Mets down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. On his way into the box, there's a look at Shin-Soo Choo, so that means we are ready to get this one underway.
Designated hitter.
And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Lots of kids here at the ballpark. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. His past history with Dylan Bundy, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. And the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Hit to first. Davis has it, and he is out on the tag. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Orioles, the shortstop, Manny.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Machado now on 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first two in the inning.
Batting third.
In now for the O's, Tim Beckham. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazara's under it. And that's the third out. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Joey Gallo now. His past history with Dylan Bundy, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adam Jones, started off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle. Hard hit ball to short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Here's Chris Davis now. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's 0 for 9. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. DeShields is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 0 for 7. Shot weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Valencia has a play. 2 gone. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Into the box now, Drew Robinson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is hit hard to the right side. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat. Standing in, Danny Valencia. Previously against Cole Hamels, he has 7 hits in 26 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead, 0-1. And he He takes strike 2. Valencia is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Chirinos might try to make a play on it. Hamels is ready. Here's the 0-1. Way out in front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Odor has it on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Manny Machado. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ball 1.
No strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Grounded foul off to the right. The 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So next to the plate for Texas, Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get to the chase again.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Here it comes, 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the Rangers are in the hit column. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Rougned Odor now. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Throw goes over to third. In the dirt here. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
0-2.
Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Third baseman
Hamels has his sign. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rougned Odor. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And that misses 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And right into the shift. 0-1, here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. First delivery to him on the way. Rounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Here it comes now to Andrus. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Machado into shallow left. No trouble with this one. And stepping in, Chris Davis as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
There is Andrus. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the third. Baseman.
Third baseman, Adrian.
Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Here it comes. And Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Here's another 0-2. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Joseph finds it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Now batting, catcher.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Beltre gets his lead at first, nobody out. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Missed with a slider. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now. With nobody.
Left fielder.
First offering on its way.
Robinson.
No balls and 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. But the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout.
Now batting.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Choo with a 2-ball, 1 strike count here.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Throw won't get him.
Center fielder. Number 3.
Darren O'Day given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. To third.
Number 56.
A throw to the plate.
Okay.
And not in time as the run scores. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Ready for another shot now. Rougned Odor. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Danny
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Push to the right side. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Number 36.
Striding in once again, Caleb Joseph. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hamels is ready. 0-1 on its way. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is DeShields. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The shortstop, number 13.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, That one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. Ready once again, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Started that swing a bit too early.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting number 1.
First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Beckham ranges to his right. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Drilled down the line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Throwing to second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Robinson Chirinos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Scope. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line, a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in once again, Tim Beckham. He's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. And now they'll slap the tag on him as he tries to get back to second. It's a double play. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He was a double play victim last time around. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Adore with the bare hand. It's in time. So next to the plate for Texas, Drew Robinson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Drew Robinson becomes the first out of the inning. Called strike 0-2. Grounded to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding forward now, Delino DeShields. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one. And the 2-out hit will bring Nomar Mazara to the plate. Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0. DeShields breaks from the bag. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit in the air out to center field. DeShields patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. In now for the O's, Trey Mancini, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Hit hard to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Here's Mark Trumbo now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Trumbo.
And there's the fastball by Hamels. Good for strike 1. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Up around the face.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Rougned Odor now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a shot out to right center field. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting, first baseman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Odor at second with 2 down. Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and he's out going. Now to the plate, Danny Valencia. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Headed after it is Mazara, but this will wind up being a foul ball. High in the air into shallow left center. Andrus calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in, Caleb Joseph. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Love the execution of that changeup. But hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Popped him up. Gallo has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Cole Hamels, can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Yeah, my pops told me he was proud. I don't think he knew what that meant to me.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Cole Hamels. The loss goes to Dylan Bundy. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station. MTA Light Rail Service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.